So, we're back. Last episode, I dragged you around Birmingham looking at apartments I did not end up taking. This week, we continue looking at even more apartments I can only afford in my dreams. But somehow, after all this, I actually had to choose one. I know, the ghetto. And honestly, I still don't even know if I made the right decision. Hi beautiful people, and welcome to another video. This is episode 2 of a series, so if you haven't caught up on episode 1, just pause right here quickly catch up on it. In this video I show you the other apartments that I saw and the one that my flatmate and I finally decided to go with. Mind you, the budget in this video is high. Anyway, without much ado, let's get right into the viewings. The next place we saw was also in Jury Quarter. If you don't know by now, Jury Quarter has a special place in my heart because it was the first place that I lived in when I first moved into Birmingham. I also find that most of the apartments in Jury Quarter are more spacious than the ones in the city. Although, the first place that I ever lived, my housemates, Taiwo, Kenny and Tunde, will attest to this. Some of the houses might not be properly insulated, so you find that the houses are much more colder than even outside, right? Like, it's just, the apartments are really cold. So that's something that if you're looking for a place in Birmingham, especially around Jury Quarter, is something that you should, look out for. Like, go into the house, feel it. Is it cold? If it's cold, it most likely will be cold when you move in. So yeah, be very careful about that. So this place I saw was really good. I saw 2 apartments in this building, Reliance Works. I love the rustic feel of the apartments. I love how spacious the apartments were. Again, I will leave it to Ola of Lagos to explain how I really felt when I entered this place.
Come with me, let me show you something next. Yeah! Oh, wow! Hey! Bro, I will not be poor. The house big like this. Massive space in the kitchen. Look at compartment. Look at. That's space. That's space. Look at. You never finish. Look at. See space. See. Refrigerator. Bro. See. You never finish. See. Space. Look at. Space. See space. Hey, come with me, explain. Oh my God, guess what? This bedroom is super massive. Oh my God, this is master bedroom. Look at. Guess what? The toilet, the restroom is bigger than my whole house. Come and see. Look at. See space. Oh wow. How would I be poor? See, look at. Come with me. Come with me. See space. Look at space. Bro, look at space. Look at. Hey. What do you guys think? I love this place. I love this apartment. I loved it so much. And I feel like if it was within my budget, I would take it. I love the fact that in the 2 rooms, it had like separate
areas or separate spaces for whatever it is that you wanted to do. I saw it and I immediately thought, you know what, this will make a very good office space. But my realtor was like, oh, this will make such a good walk-in closet. And I'm just like, yeah, everybody, has their priorities. But I just love the fact that there was that space for you to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. I loved the kitchen. Oh, I love how traditional it was. I love the gas cooker. I love the space, but I think I preferred the second one that you probably saw. I preferred that to the other one. That's just because I love that it was open plan, first of all, and I just think it looked more modern than the first one, if that makes sense. The space, I feel like the walk from the room to the bathroom will probably be longer than the Israelites' journey. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, it was a really, really good space. One of the cons about this place was the fact that there was no elevator. So moving in would have been very stressful, especially if you have like furniture and everything else that you want to move or heavy stuff that you're moving in. Moving will be expensive and stressful on you. Also, the reason we didn't take it, apart from the fact that it was above our budget, was the deposit thing. It required 5 weeks rent as deposit. So yeah, that was going to be too expensive. I also found that it was cold while I was in, but the realtor explained that it was double glazed. That's the window, so that would trap cold from coming in. And the reason why it probably felt cold that day that I visited was because nobody has been in this place for months, so it's just been gathering dust and cold. But yeah, I think it was a good place. If that was within my budget, I would be taking it. I would have been taking it. I really love the space. I love the rustic vibe. I love how different it was to your regular apartments these days. But yeah, let's move on to the next. All right, so this next place was a dream, right? Again, every creator's dream, very, very similar to my current place in terms of the communal areas and the concierge. Had loads of communal areas. Let me show you a quick tour of only the places that I cut. Living in places like this will make your creative juices flow. I mean, you have different spaces to film content, you have different spaces to, host people. I liked that. It was good. I love the communal areas. Now, into the apartments. We saw a couple of apartments here. I think we saw about 3, but I recorded just 2. I love the apartment space itself. Very modern, very new, very nice. Love the black fittings as well. And you should already know by now, I am in love with black bathroom and kitchen fittings. But yeah, that was good. It had an underbed storage. I was sold. I was sold. Yeah, overall it was a good place. I will rate this a 9.5 over 10. I feel like it was a really, really good space to live in. Now, to the truth, why we did not go with this. At the time, they were running a promo on the rent of the place. So for the first 6 months, we were going to be paying 1,400. That was the promotion, which was now within our budget, right? Afterwards, the rent was going to move up to 1,700 for the next 6 months. By the time you do the calculation, you would be paying 1,500 every month. But let's be realistic. Who is going to be saying, oh, because I'm not paying 1,700 now, I should be saving an extra 100 this month? So your rent was going to be below your budget for the first 6 months, and then after the next 6 months, it's way above your budget. So yeah, that's the reason why we did not go through with it. Like I said, we have to be realistic. But yeah, I think it's a really, really good space to live. Excellent. I was also in a good location, Broad Street, so a really, 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 really good location. So while we were there, the agent mentioned that she had another place for us to see. Now you guys, this place is nice. My people, I do not think videos do this place justice. It is nice. It is so nice. Like, I love how different the communal areas are. It's for bougie people. This one is not bougie on the budget. They're bougie, period. It's for bougie people. The agent was even talking about how, like, they had robots that will collect your deliveries and take it to your apartment. Robots in Birmingham. Yeah, it was a really nice place. One thing that stood out to me was the vibe of the place. It smelled like a hotel. I love the signature scent of the place. It was a really, really, really good place. Another thing that I didn't like was for the communal areas and the the meeting rooms and everything that you had to book, you had to pay. I mean, it was discounted. It was heavily discounted. Say you're paying like £50 to book one of the communal areas. I just feel like paying at all with the price that I'm paying for rent in this place. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. In my current place, we can book out the Sky Lounge. It had like a kitchen area, and it also has like a small cinema room. We can book it out for events without paying, right? And my rent is not even up to that. So yes, I feel like me having to pay just didn't sit right with me. I mean, for things like the movie room and I think one other space you don't have to pay. What you have to pay for is like the private dining room, the den, the playpen, the den, the office rooms. But just the fact that you had to pay for it at all, no. I was like, no. With the rents that you're paying. Have I told you the rent, by the way? Okay, so again, they were doing the discounts. As at when we were there, it was going to go for 1,400 for the first 6 months, and then after the first 6 months, it went up to £2,000. One was 2,000, one was 2,100 every month. You get some kind of money. Sorry that I almost broke into pidgin because there is a kind of money that you have that it would even still make sense to be paying 2,000, or maybe that is just my broke perspective talking, but it's just a lot of money. But it was a really nice place. I do not think that the space in the flat was worth that, but I just feel like the amenities. Did you guys see the gym? It was fully fitted. A fully fitted gym of that magnitude, please. But yeah, I think the amenities in itself was worth the price. I think it's a really good place to live. I would give it a solid 9/10. It's pushing 10/10, but that's paying for communal areas. It really rubbed me off. But I think it was a really good place. I think it was a really good place. Now that you have seen everything that we saw, I'm going to show you the place that we finally went for and explain my reasons for why we took this place. So, first of all, when we saw this space, we put in an offer. Immediately, the landlord accepted, right? So we just stopped viewings. We stopped viewings. We had like a whole spreadsheet. We had viewings booked. We had a plan on how many places we wanted to see. But immediately, the landlord accepted our offer for this space. We stopped looking. We cancelled everything, and I think that was a mistake. But this place is still really nice, right? One of the things that seduced me into making an offer, as at when we visited, the council tax band was a band A. You guys, council tax band A. I was like, I don't need to see any place again. I found what I'm looking for. It's within budget. I mean, it's within budget. But yeah, the place is really nice. It's spacious. It's in a good location as well. I wouldn't say spacious. I don't know why I said spacious. It's not that spacious. The storage is just like a little cubicle, right? But it's a really nice place. It has like, let me let you watch the video. What do you guys think? Right? It's really nice. I quite like it. Like I said, the council tax band, if not for anything, I moved in because of the council tax band. I love the upstairs as well. I could see myself doing like top-down shots in the living room. I don't even know why that's exciting. And also we could just turn that into like a little reading nook and office space, which will be nice. Have I said that the council tax band is band A? Also, the rent was going for 1.5, but we were able to negotiate with the landlord for something lower, which is good, which was then even below our budget. Plus, sorry guys, have I said that the council tax band was band A? Have I said that? But yeah, it was within budget. In terms of bills, we could see ourselves paying less. It does have communal areas, a fully fitted gym. They also have like games room, cinema room. Oh, you don't need to pay. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm looking forward to moving. I'm really, 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 really looking forward to moving. I'm not looking forward to process. The process is ghetto. Moving is ghetto. But I will try to make this as seamless as possible. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy this series. As you must, or as you can tell, I am very much a yapper. I yap a lot. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed the house hunting series, the first episode and this one. The next time we see will be when I am finally moving. I'll try to make that process as seamless as possible. I'm very nervous about it, but I'm trying to push and be happy. But yeah, I hope this is the last move that I make before I move into my matrimonial home. I'll update you guys. That's why you should subscribe, so that you know how it goes. But yeah, I really hope that this is the last time I'm moving for a very long time. I will see you guys in the moving I'll see you guys in the moving vlog. Kisses, love, and good wishes.